And we're back. Ooh, it's a little later in the day. I um I had a lot of research going on. I was doing a lot of spitballing with ideas here and there, and then I realized, oh, it's 8 p.m., which because it's getting later and later in the seasons, it's getting darker and darker, and my videos rely on natural light from my window. So later in the day, worse the video. So yeah, I'm sorry about that if the quality looks dim because I have no sunlight now. So now this reaction is going to be a lot darker. And also, my biggest issue is actually not even the lighting because I know it's dark, but I mean, my camera quality is usually not the greatest anyways, so it doesn't make a huge deal. It's the issue where the light from my actual screen coming onto my glasses is a lot more prominent when everything else is darker. So when it's later in the day, it's worse and worse for you guys to actually be able to see my eyes and my reactions and stuff. So I gotta go like this when I'm seeing something, and I'll be like, "Well, that's nuts," you know. So that's a little annoying. Um, it's just for the sake of the reaction. It's a lot more natural when I have the light there. But hey, what are you gonna do? I didn't waste my time. I wasn't procrastinating, so at least there's that. But yeah, last episode we had a lot of how info. We had the background on him. I saw a lot of people explaining that there was a lot of like me right, me wrong, and I took a lot of it, but at the same time, I also can't remember off the top because I'm kind of just I I had it all before I started recording, and now that I'm recording, I've forgotten most of it. But I think a lot of it was about the elements where I was right, but also the elements are actually lightning, wind, fire, like the Naruto elements, earth and like water. Like they are actually are they are going to be those elements. But also I was right about the elements from before, and also the stuff I said about how being stronger now than he was before. Some of you guys had some stuff to say of like, well, he was already that strong to begin with, and then I was like, I guess yes, that's true, but also at the same time, I think I responded when it was necessary in the best that I could. So I'm not trying to. I usually do that so I don't have to like make these too long, but I make it long anyways when I'm recapping all the stuff that was said in the comments before. That's why I respond so much. Also, because I like that you guys. I feel like it feels better when you guys are watching someone that actually responds to what you say, and it encourages you guys to actually like feel more comfortable watching these videos. Anyways, I'm going on too much of a tangent. It's already been 3 minutes. I know you guys are here for the reaction. I should just start the video, but yeah, I think most of the stuff I covered in the comments last episode was pretty self-explanatory. So if you guys have any questions about that, you can go to that discussion. Anyways, let's start in three, two, one, go. I guess I could also talk about it midway as the opening is happening and everything, but I don't know. I feel like I like to put my focus in as much as I can when I'm watching this. Oh, is this the towels? Interesting. Hmm. Oh, is this how Yo's grandma? Oh, this is Yo's mother. Wow. All you Yo and Ren shippers, you're going nuts right now. It's like, oh, their parents are meeting. Kidding. But yeah, don't I don't think I didn't know Yo's mother made an appearance outside of the flashback. That's actually really cool that she actually is there. It's like in Pokemon when you never see the dad. I was just like, oh, the mom was there for the actual important part, like the whole like, oh, there's twins, and but after that it was like, oh, we just never saw her again. So I just assumed that I was like, well, we'll just never see the mom again. But actually, I'm really happy we see her because I did somewhat mention it a little bit in the last episode where I was talking about like, even though she didn't feel this way, it is something to consider that these are her sons, even if it is How. I'm well aware that How is How first and her son second. Because like he embodies the soul, and then it's messy. Like he doesn't actually look at her as a mother, um, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I mean, it's still interesting to have that dynamic there, and I'm glad that she actually is there. I didn't touch on it that much because I thought we weren't going to see her again. So I was like, what's the point of me like dragging on about this hypothetical if we're not actually going to see her again? But we do, so now I can kill a whole opening. Is he fighting right now? Like, is he going to go to fight right now? What's the why? Is that them revealing? Like, he already revealed that he's. What's going on? Why are we pausing? That's what. I'm trying to get to that. Like, oh, he explained the whole flashback, but we watched the flashback. I get it. Cool. No, we're good. Imagine raising yourself. Yeah, it's true. Like, you probably don't even think how a baby can survive on its own when that baby can like control this living embodiment of fire itself. Maybe. I don't know. Monta's voice has gotten more annoying as time goes has gone on. Like you like I like Monta. Don't get me wrong. I still like Monta, but I'm like, wow, you're getting to that point. I'm sorry for all you Monta lovers, like maybe twins, but that doesn't change the fact. I mean, who? Oh, I think Ren is overthinking it. Ren's overthinking it. What you are. But it's a good question. Like I would want the same thing. Like it's like, maybe, maybe. It's just a bunch of theories, right? Personally, I'm like, I don't think that's true. Yo is still yo. That's why I hesitated to say like that yo even has a certain power of yo, like of house mana, like or Furyoku, sorry. Like I hesitate to say that. Yeah, Hal will win this tournament. It's gonna happen. Oh, that's the first time they name dropped the his benchmark. Sorry guys, I already knew the benchmark. That's why I didn't react. My bad. I just realized I was like, oh, they're all shocked. I was like, oh, because he said 1,250,000. Yeah, I already knew that was his. My bad, guys. Whoa, that's crazy. What over 1 million for Ryoku? That's insane. I already knew that, but I mean, yeah. Like I said, it's semi-blind. See, even he relaxes. Although to be fair, he only ever relaxes. It's the same thing they have with their brother, but his brother. Sorry. Mm. Ah, you're naked. Put some. No, 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 no. I still want to read the subtitles, but no, no. People have been too sinful. Hmm. Oh, the real fight is after you win? What do he means by that? Oh, so she, huh? So she showed up to China before Yo did. That there's a plan. Oh, I guess. Sure, that's a way to look at it. All that harsh punishment was for something. Toughen them up. Haha. Classic old man. I want to hear the chat though. What are you guys talking about? What's the request though? Okay. Ah. Ooh. It does seem like a cheat, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it goes against your pride as a like a family. You're entrusting him with some other stranger. Like it's their technique, not yours. I get it. Oh, let's do this. I like that. Okay. I know the grandfather will hate it. You know, he's like, "Come on, man, it's just power." Foolish son. But I want to see this fight. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna be good. Please tell me we're gonna see it, and please tell me it's gonna be good. I mean, he's over a mil. Hmm. Because it's destiny. Still have to live it out. I don't know. See, he even mentioned it. Mm. Wait, did he already win? Yahoo! But seriously, wait, did the fight already happen? Please don't tell me the fight already happened. Oh yeah, he's been stalking you. Ooh, he's a spry young chipper. I don't know what he's trying to do. So okay, damn. Ooh, wait, is that blood? Or is it supposed to be like it's just censored or something? I'm assuming it's censored. Okay, I do remember he trained them at one point in the old one. It was like a rice thing. You have to find like a grain of rice in the desert, which is ridiculous. That's a technique. So I guess he did win. Well then, there goes my wishful thinking. Pissed. 42. It's like a Tinder profile. Mr. Asakura, 42 years age, 42 years of age. He's Yo's dad. It doesn't really. He already pissed him off. They've all been Asakuras though. It seems the entire Asakura family, ancestors and descendants alike, all enjoy mocking me. It's true. If I was Ren, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, "Can your family leave me alone?" Like Jesus. Yeah. Okay. I respect it. Hey, man. It's a yeah. I think you have to prove yourself, like to yourself, that you need it, anyways. He hasn't even used the full, like his full capabilities yet in combat. So why already rely on something else? Damn. Wow. They did him dirty. That sucks. Jesus. Did you see the Tao family though? Even Gramps was like, "My son, my boy. Look what they did to my boy. Look how they massacred my boy." Uh, I mean, he attacked him first. He attacked him first. I don't care if you're my friend's dad. You attack me, I'll be like, all right. I think I get the point. You want to fight, right? Uh, uh, what? What? Okay, Shadow Clone, Mikihisa Asakura. Okay, he's very Shinobi-esque. I love these two, man. I love that they're Ren's teammates. It's such a good like dichotomy of like you have these two parties, the serious stoic leader, and then like the two. The funny thing is they're also really strong though, so it's just cartoony. It's fun. I want to see this so badly. Yeah, use the lightning sword. Okay. Whoa. Oh, okay, there it is. I feel like you could have been bolder on the animation, you guys. Okay, it's true. Hmm. Oh, I see. So it's not a sword. It embodies the spirit of all of the weapons of Basan's enemies. That thing is super edgy. That was a pun, if you noticed. Edgy. Because it is edgy and aesthetic, but also a lot of edges. Yeah, they got resurrected. He's got a lot of Furyoku, which is step one. That was step two. And then step three. Okay, never mind. Ah, here's step three. Okay. So what does he have to learn, Sensei? Tell me the techniques! I guess he doesn't want to know it yet. Oh, did you dirty. Damn, you got. Oh my god. Ren, you should be dead. Dog, your head. Dog, your head is bleeding. Sorry, it already bled. Swords don't work like that. Bro, your head. Your head. Ren, your head. It's an anime, but still. I mean, I've seen Bleach, but come on, man. That is so much blood. It's your head, too. He's using all of it. Alright. Nope. No, he tripped him this time. Please don't slam his head in. No, no. Okay, it was just his back. All right, I can take that, bro. That head one screwed me up. Okay. Oh, wait, no, wait. Oh, he's gonna explain the lesson next episode. Oh, because I was like, what do you mean? Okay, so they don't have shadows, but what's your point? I don't know, right? Over a mil? That's crazy. Well, probably he'll touch on that lesson later or something. It's a secret to how he fights. That and he has a lot of Furyoku. Mm-hmm. That's true. You need something comparable. Yeah, his is only 10,000. But to be fair, Yo has a long way to go anyway. Hmm. Yeah, you're pretty. Oh, okay. So he did the math. All right, sure. So 100 Yos can't even equal to him. But I think we already got to that point, Monta. I think it would only be impactful if like you knew what like Gene's number was or something like that, right? Which I know what it is. But yeah, once you figure out that, then you can understand. Whoa, there really is a difference between Yo, How, and everyone else. Mm. Where is he going? What boys? Oh, wait, his dad told him he was gonna do that, and Yo was like, I thought they just left their whole powwow like 30 minutes ago. Why would they go in separate directions? What was the purpose? Mr. Spiky. I thought he said airheaded. And I was like, I feel like it's you. Then I reread it. I was like, oh, hard headed. There's two different. Mats is trying to figure this out. He's like, is Yo's dad a murderer? Yeah, that's true. His dad would feel a lot of guilt. Say, I let this psychopath leave my reach. That's why he's so strong. He was like, I wish I could kill my own son. Dad of the year. It's so twisted when you think about it. It's not Everest? Or is that like a synonym for Everest? Like, is that okay? Bro, Ren, you should be dead. I already talked about his head enough. I'm not going to touch on it again, but not the head again. Oh my god. Ah! Stop. It's censored, but it still hurts. Stop doing this. Bro, he's going to have a rough nap next time he goes to bed. He's going to go to sleep and it's like, Ren? Ren, are you awake? Ren? Oh, God. Why? Dude, this guy's like, no, he's dead. Well, yeah, can you do something, guys? He's your friend, he's your teammate. Oh, this whole time they were just like, oh, we're just gonna let you beat our friend because you're Yo's dad. No! Stop the dude. I thought they weren't doing it because they didn't want to get hurt. And I was like, you know what? It's a valid reason. Okay. Is he gonna unlock his like Super Saiyan 2 form? He's gonna be like Oversoul V2. I doubt it. I think he was just saying it, and then it's gonna cut next episode. It's gonna be like, all right, we learned the technique. Just yeah, I would love it if because I don't know, but I would love it if Ren is able to find a way to be stubborn in a way that Mikihisa wasn't expecting, which is Yo's dad, in a way he wasn't expecting. And then we see in the fight between Ren and Yo coming up, which I don't know if it's the next one, but I imagine it should be. But because I feel like we're building up to that point, if that's the next fight, it'd be really cool if the reveal next time we see them would be during that fight, and the beginning is like, yeah, they didn't learn the technique. It's like, what? Why? How? Like, why not? And then Mikisa's like, yeah, Ren did something I just didn't expect. Or like, I like to see if Ren has something more in him that it's just, like what Chocolov said, where it's like, well, you can't make your own destiny kind of thing, and then Ren is able to prove that like you don't have to follow the norm of like, oh, you need this technique in order to fight against How. Like Ren is able to prove that like, nah, I don't. It'd be cool. And again, Ren is one of my favorite characters. Again, he goes through stages like spikes, right? Everyone else catches up after him. That's that's a ominous next episode title. Farewell forever. I don't like that. I don't know what that means. But in terms of what happened with the episode, I think I touched on all of it. I don't think I really need to discuss this one too in depth. Go too in depth with the discussion on this one. I think most of it was pretty self-explanatory in terms of what I already said, like the small little comments and anecdotes I made. But I will say something I didn't touch on enough was the chieftain review of like how and the chieftains and like how he has some of them under his control, influence. We'll put it that way. But it kind of makes sense, right? Like, I mean, like, even the chieftains, like, we can see like Silva. They're supposed to be indifferent, and Silva clearly wants to fight against Hao on his own. So that means that some of them don't really follow their code of indifference, which means that most of them would probably also do the same thing the other way and actually follow Hao instead of wanting to fight against Hao. Because the chieftains, just to be very clear, the head chieftain, yes, he doesn't want Hao to become the Shaman King, obviously, but they made it very clear that they follow whatever the Great Spirit commands, and like they just keep the rules in check, but they don't like they're not trying to go in depth and be like, you know what, the ethics and morals are telling me that Hao just we're just gonna stop him. It's like, well, first off, you can't. Second, if you tried, you're going against what you're supposed to be doing, which is just being different. But anyways, the point is, it's not the largest. Is largest the right adjective here? Probably not. It's not the craziest surprise, right? Kind of makes sense, but yeah. I think the funniest thing from this reaction when I read the 1 million part, and then it's not until the characters themselves are shocked that I realize where I messed up and that I didn't preface that I already knew this information. So if you guys went into this reaction being like, can't wait to see how he reacts to that, and then you're like, did he miss it? And it's like, no, I didn't miss it. I just forgot that I knew it. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, it's just I think I'm trying to remember if the old one said it. I either know it from the old one or I know it from like an anecdote of like something someone said when discussing Shaman King. So it's one of those two. I don't think the old one said it. Maybe. I think they did, and it was one of those things where we didn't have enough numbers for us to really get the context, but it was supposed to be like, what? That's crazy, insane. So I think I just already knew it, but if you guys were surprised or were looking forward to that, which I don't think too many of you guys were, but yeah, it's a little underwhelming there. Not to be anticlimactic, but yeah. Um, I'm trying to think what you guys. I'm trying to give you guys a topic of discussion aside from just talk about anything I missed or something down in the comments. Because usually I have like a general topic of discussion to talk about. But I mean, with this one, I'm gonna probably just leave it to um. Let's talk about Ren. Yeah, let's talk about Ren. Do you think Ren is going to? Well, I guess some of you guys would already know. How about this? Where do you think Yo's mother and like where do you think the balance of the Tao family and the Asakura family and the threat of Yo, where do you think they should reside? Now I know everyone in the comments is gonna be like, well, obviously everyone should just work together to defeat Hao, because why are we even like fighting about this? Why like what's all this pride about? Like, come on, man. Like, don't get me wrong, it's just as annoying for me as it is for you, but I also kind of understand it. So I'm like, it makes sense. You know, that's how we have characters, is we have that in depth of like, okay, this person has this feature about it. I'm like, it wouldn't make sense if the father was just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like the granddad, he's just power hungry, so it makes sense. But in the relationship between the two families, where do you think? I didn't think this through. You know, I'm trying to improvise a question. I'm like, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't come with just a straight question. Maybe just discussion topic. Your thoughts on the families and the relationships and where you think like, you know, you stand. What's your stance on the whole thing, right? Do you look at it as like, well, I mean, it's not going to matter anyways because How's going to win the whole shaman fight based on what Yo said? Or do you think, no, it's really important for all of them to come together because you never know? Or are you like, listen, just give everyone an equal shot, let them do their own thing. Let's not over collude and make people feel like they have a cheap victory, right? Because that's what Ren and Ren's dad are complaining about, right? It's like, why adopt this other party's thing when they're already going towards becoming the Shaman King? Anyway, it's just like kind of almost like, you know, it's like, well, then what's the point of the competition? What's the point of the shaman fight? You've cheapened the idea. Surely the Great Spirit wouldn't have this organized shaman fight just so people are like, all right, we're just all going to collude and share our abilities, and then from there, every like whoever wins is whoever. Like, you know, I just want to know your guys' stances on that. Like, what you prefer, the angle you want to see it as, and maybe there's something I just didn't consider in terms of that perspective of that topic. I'm just trying to pick the most like the thing that has the most meat to discuss from the episode and like try to put it out for you guys to discuss instead of just, you know, the simple, did I miss anything? Because sometimes I don't, and really there's nothing to talk about. But yeah, like in terms of the families and how, like, as the main topic of like we need to defeat how, do you think there's like a just what your stance is on that? Like, no, separate parties, separate directions. Whoever wins, survival of the fittest. Or like, I guess you just have to collude, or it doesn't matter. But yeah, with all that being said, and so I don't repeat myself over and over, for the next 5 minutes, I'll just leave it with, if you guys like this reaction, make sure to like the video. If you guys enjoy my type of videos on the channel, please subscribe because it encourages me greatly to post more and more and to just want to improve the channel the best I can. I know it's been very repetitive lately. You know, it just seems like the same thing. But believe you me, I am trying slowly but surely to upgrade the channel. It's just hard because you can't see that through the channel until the upgrade actually happens. So those subscriptions, the likes, the comments, the views, the encouragement really does help. But aside from also subscribing, there's the bell button as well. So if you guys are gracious enough to subscribe or nice enough to subscribe to me, uh, it doesn't help you a ton if you don't hit the bell button, because that bell button will help notify you right when the video comes out instead of a week after the video comes out, because they'll come in your feed, just not maybe like right away, which what's the point of notifications if they don't happen right away? You'll just go on YouTube normally. But anyways, with all that being said, like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Peace.